Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. Millennium Dawn is Russia, let's continue on for last left off. So France, I'm hoping will actually capitulate this episode. You know, ignore all the frame drops that just occur with Millennium Dawn. It's a very, I don't know how you want to, it's a very intensive mod. You know, there's a lot of things running at the same time. Don't run away. Just stay where you are. You got a Marseille. Can we push here? Probably not. Where are you going? You go here. People are getting called into these wars. Again, where is France on the capitulation? They're at 36%. I mean, they've got it. Like, I still don't know where their capital is. I mean, Nice, Toulouse, Bordeaux, and Montpellier all seem like pretty important cities. I mean, again, I would like to swing my way around Italy here, capture all these troops into a nice little bubble, and deal with them that way. Finally, this little area is going to be dealt with. I mean, it took them long enough, but we're finally here. And I'm glad that Turkey has managed to actually accomplish something. So will you join the war now? Wait, what do you mean I'm not the leader? Pardon me? I'm still the leader of the faction, aren't I? Yes, so I have no idea what you're talking about, my friend. You know, there's still, I don't know, there's still like no reason to attack this, right? Like just letting them sit here forever is probably, I was gonna say it's probably better. Or is it better to maybe move these troops around and just have like the bare minimum token force? I don't really know. You gotta make your way to Bordeaux. You just gotta keep on capturing cities. There's no question about that. Keep on killing French troops. And you guys start pushing your way into Italy. I don't know where the Brown Army is. I'm sure they're on their way. Yeah, there's around here. Fantastic. So you will finally kill this. Reposition your troops somewhere that'll actually be useful. Okay, the Americans still have more divisions over here. How many troops do you guys have in total? About 26. Again, like the AI doesn't really build more troops, which is a very strange thing in this mod. Basically, like the AI doesn't really continue to grow. Where they start off is more or less where they're going to end up. Like, I'm sure maybe they build a better, you know, unit types, like their tech gets better, but that's by accident more than on purpose. Oh, their capital's actually in Lyon, which is completely surrounded by allied forces. So, I mean, that's nice. I mean, it's still, like, apparently pretty defended, which does suck. But what can you do about that? If we get these guys, we can actually get another defensive line. Okay, keep on moving down south. France! The capitulation has to be at hand soon, right? Like, I'm not... Yeah, 28%. Did we take over Nice? Like, they have, like, no organization, so I don't see how taking over Nice would be that difficult. How long do any of you get there? It's going to take you 21 hours. Not too bad. You go take over Toulouse. So with either Bordeaux, I mean, you are... This is a bad unit, right? Like, this guy can't be very strong. No, he's not that strong. Okay. But we can invite Hezbollah. That's not how you say it at all, but... Well, you might as well, right? What about Lebanon? I mean, you do like me. You will not accept because of your things here. You don't want to join or call into any wars. Fine. So why did I even bring you along? Why are you here then? Don't accomplish anything. Okay, we are slowly making progress. Nice will fall. Will that be the end of France? I don't know. It might be. I mean, it's auto-saving. It's doing something. Is it a French capitulation? Maybe. No, it's not. It's actually just a regular autosave. It just takes forever. Okay, how long till you get to Toulouse? Probably a while. We can see Norway's here now. And they're slowly starting to put more troops here. So Bordeaux, unfortunately, has to kind of sit still. France at 21%. So if we can take Toulouse, I think that would be the end. Not the end of the war, but the end of France. At least. Which will be an Operation Invade Italy and Invade Spain. Are looking pretty good. What about you guys over here? Do I need you here? I don't think so. So, you know, White Army, you're now going to do the... we're finally going to try to deal with this situation in, Siberia. So you have fun with that. I noticed that South Korea only has 4 troops on their border. And I know that they're sending volunteers to a million people at once. So a war with Korea might actually work for us. Maybe. Like, North Korea might just be able to steamroll South Korea. If, again, they only have 4 troops on their border. So maybe they'll be able to get something done. Or this is a mistake. You know, it was kind of a mistake last time we did it too as not France, as Britain. But that's fine. France, you're 21%. Any city should be your capitulation. Liberia's capitulated. Who cares? Like, I don't see the relevance of you telling me this information. Okay. So France has fallen. You guys now immediately are on the border of Spain, pushing your way down here. How many men did we kill? We only killed 27,000 French troops, but I've only lost 100,000. Like, in all honesty, it's not actually been that bad. So you guys keep on doing what you're doing. Deal with all the resistance that still lies within France. And then Orange. You should be able to push into Italy, I think, relatively easily. I would imagine. Because the Red Army, I think, also has to go down to Italy as well. Or not Italy, into Spain. And so the Red Army will then push their way down the coast. There you go, I think that makes sense. As soon as you all get in there, you should redeploy. I don't know why this battle's taken so long. Like, it seems like it should be pretty simple to deal with, but I guess not. I mean, they're completely surrounded. They should have, like, no supplies. Hopefully South Korea will allow us just to kill them, assuming they're not putting more troops on the border. I still don't see more troops. And we're 5 more days till this is ready. No, America, I'm not going to accept your invitations. I don't think you understand that the situation we're in. Okay, who are you? You're gonna push your way to this front. No. You're all here. You guys are also gonna do an offensive line, but you're gonna just basically go like that. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, I think. But just push your way this way. Okay, Bordeaux will fall. You just don't know what to do right now. Like, okay, how many ships are here? 17, 36, 47. Like, we need to beat the British. And then we need to beat Ireland. 'Cause I think we beat Ireland, that's one faction at least gone entirely. Japan and Sierra Leone. No, Brazil's not considered a major faction, because of course they are. Why would they ever allow me to make things simple? Yeah, you be very aggressive. Spain has 17 and 21 divisions. I don't know where they are. And that's the scary part. Who knows? Okay. So South Korea. You have 4 divisions on your borders. Potential enemies people are already at war with. Call allies. North Korea. Can you deal with this right now? If you can't, I made a grave error. But if you can, it's working out really well. Because, like, yeah, they joined NATO. Not a huge surprise. Like, look how many people they're sending volunteers to. Each one of these is probably like 2 or 3 divisions. They're all going to get recalled to South Korea, but that takes about a week. So if the North can smash through the South's defenses before they can actually arrive for reinforcing, then we'll actually be getting somewhere. Okay, Black Army doesn't have a plan. Okay, so Black Army, I guess, like, prepare for a naval invasion of Ireland or of Britain. I just have no idea how that's actually going to happen yet. So, you know, you go all the way far up north. I think we don't need this many men down here anymore. But again, like, I don't want them attacking here. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't worth sacrificing the men for. You know, pushing on this front is fine. Like a Marine Division, the Italian Army. I'm guessing the Italian Army is mostly just hanging out in Italy. They weren't actually really getting involved. So did the South Korean thing work? The answer is not really. But it's giving North Korea something to do, so... I mean, they had a pretty large army. South Korea, that is, so... You know, they did need to do something. Okay, so you guys are looking pretty okay. Assist in this attack. You guys come down to here. One of you is going to go here. I mean, we have our own South... We have actually troops from North Korea in our army right now. The problem with, like, the border with Italy is that it is extremely mountainous. So that does draw some issues. Naturally. Mountains. I mean, this is a plain, but of course it's across a river. Which is a problem. See if we can get something done here. I think you just want to be very aggressive altogether. But keep on doing what you can. Norway's not even joining the faction, or like not even joining the war, so I don't even know why they keep putting troops around. That's not actually helping them or anything. Okay, you stay here. Push into Girona, because that'll actually be easier to deal with. We're still not getting enough supplies. But honestly, that's not that bad. Okay. Launch missiles at you. Of course, don't be on Never Surrender. Be on normal operations. Deal with the Italian situation. So North Korea, did you break a single province? No, and I think your volunteers, they'll be getting there very soon. So, I am disappointed with how you've played this out. We do like $65 billion just kind of sitting here. How much economic aid? 14 billion. Just keep giving Iraq money until they eventually like us. Eventually they have to, right? At some point you got to be my friend. I mean, at some point. What point that is, of course, is a mystery, and we might never know that part. So keep on pushing in. Yeah, like, you're not really accomplishing anything, unfortunately. Which does suck. So you guys go in this direction. Red is doing a fine job here, I think. How's the North African front looking? It's looking not fantastic, but again, I mean, Congo is still in a bad situation. Angola is still in a bad situation. Eritrea and Somalia, though, they are doing quite well. So they should be Ethiopia. I don't know what they're going to do after that point, but, you know, that's not for us to decide. So we don't need to be in any of these naval combats right now. I don't think it's really necessary. Like, what if you just, like, offered a ceasefire with, like, Japan and stuff? Do you think they'd say yes to it? Okay, no, they actually did manage to push a single province. All their volunteer forces, though, have arrived again. Which means I think they land in Busan and move up. Okay, so this is working out pretty well. Nice little spearhead into the middle of Italy. So maybe we want to deal with the Italian situation first, and then... Okay, so this is working out all right. I mean, our troops are just, like, kind of slow. Which sucks, but what can you do? Okay, Ethiopia's capitulated. I don't know what these guys are going to do now, then. Like, what about we attack South Sudan? Maybe we'll get Sudan on our side. Will they join? Who would they join, though? Because again, like, we're only at war. I was gonna say we're only at war with NATO. That's not the truth at all. But we're at war with a decent amount of people. So it makes the judgment call a little bit more difficult. Network-centric warfare. I mean, I guess that's good. Soon as the game's on auto-saving, I'd really like to continue on. Okay, research slot. I guess just go down doctrines. I think that's probably the best we can do. Division speed. Organization plus 2%. Or just plus 2, I think, is really good. But I think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. Thank you for watching. My name's been Anthem. If you've enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, you can always thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.